Hello there! Today, we're tackling a common Android headache, the open failed EACCES permission denied error. This means your app is trying to access a file or directory, but Android is saying nope, you don't have permission. Let's figure out why and how to fix it. First, understand that Android's security model is strict. It protects user data. The EACCES error is usually related to file system permissions. There are several reasons you might encounter this. The most common cause is missing permissions in your AndroidManifest.xml file. Your app needs to declare what permissions it requires. For example, if your app needs to read or write to external storage, like the SD card, you need to add the read_external_storage and write_external_storage permissions. Ensure you've added these inside the manifest tag but outside the application tag in your AndroidManifest.xml. Next, starting with Android 6.0 Marshmallow, permissions are not just granted at install time. Users are prompted at runtime to grant certain dangerous permissions. So, even if you've declared the permission in your manifest, the user might have denied it. You need to check at runtime if you have the necessary permission and request it if needed. Use ActivityCompat.requestPermissions to check and ActivityCompat.requestPermissions to request. Remember to handle the onRequestPermissions result callback to see if the user granted the permission. Another potential issue is incorrect file paths. Double-check that the path to the file or directory you're trying to access is correct. Are you using absolute paths when you should be using relative paths? Are you correctly accessing external storage directories using getExternalFilesDir or getExternalStoragePublic directory? Another problem can be related to file ownership. If the file was created by another app or user with different permissions, you might not be able to access it. The solution here is often to have your app create the file itself. Then it owns it and has the correct permissions. Finally, consider the target SDK version of your app. Newer Android versions have stricter security policies. Ensure your target SDK version is compatible with the permissions you're requesting. Older SDKs might not require runtime permissions, but targeting newer SDKs will. This is important because your app might work on older phones but fail on newer ones because of this. Always test your app on various Android versions. Debugging this kind of issue can be tricky. Use Android Studio's debugger to step through your code and see exactly where the error occurs. Check the values of variables related to file paths and permissions. Use Logcat to print debug messages and see what's happening. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see more Android development tips, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Consider becoming a patron to support the channel. Your support helps me create more content like this. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos.